Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Express it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on, y'all? It's Jamichael, owner of Expressive Athletics, and I just want to give y'all a quick recap of 2024. 2024 was an exciting year for us. We were able to partner with the largest school district in our area, resulting in 7 schools wearing Expressive Athletic apparel. With the help of our supporters, we've expanded out of Dayton into other markets such as Chicago, Atlanta, and Houston. We've created apparel for an entire school program, started from 6th grade all the way up to 12th. Plus, we've created designs for AAU, adult leagues, marching bands, drill teams, and our first local youth baseball league. Now, our plans for 2025 is to capitalize from 2024 and more. Not only do we want to see you all in Expressive gear, but we want to continue to positively impact the youth and invest in our community. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can visit our website at www.expithathletics.store. Contact us via email at sales@expressiveathletics.store or give us a call at 937-369-0222. As we carry on our momentum in 2025, we want to continue to live, learn, and grow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Alter Archbishop High School for tonight's showdown between your Northmont Thunderbolts and the Alter Knights. I am Andy Horton alongside Lucas Quintero Romanowski here on the NM Sports Network to bring you guys this, what should be a fantastic matchup between a team that's already gotten off to a slow start this season. They lost a tough one to Muller, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later. And then we'll get to see our Northmont Thunderbolts out here in action for the first time. How you doing tonight, Lucas?
I'm good, excited to be here. Big game coming up.
That is for sure, and I cannot wait till we get going. But before we get there, we're going to go ahead and do some sponsor shout-outs. Shout out to our friends over at Bluebird Construction. You guys need your home remodeled or you need your roof redone, they are the people to call. You guys can find them at bluebirdohio.com. And then shout out to our friends over there at Express It. You guys know Jamichael Blanton. He makes fantastic athletic apparel. And he's local too, so everyone's got to love supporting the hometown guy. 937-3690-222 is how you can get a hold of our man Jamichael. And then Code Credit Union, one good reason after another to rock with them and us here on the NM Sports Network. 937-222-8971. Huge shout out to them. We got some new guys on board this time. Headliners Barbershop. Willie Page, one of the new coaches here for Northmont. That is his barbershop, so huge shout out to him. 937-837-3131. Huge shout out to him for being part of the team now. 729 East Main Street in Trotwood, Ohio. If you guys need your cuts, go ahead and hit up our man Willie Page. And then last but not least, got to talk about the alumni tournament. Lucas, you're fresh on board, so you don't know about the alumni tournament.
I don't.
You ever watch the TBT?
Sometimes.
All right, well, it's just like the TBT, but it has to do with the high school that you went to versus the college that you went to. It's going to be an Ohio-based tournament, 64 teams in 8 different regions around the state, and the grand prize, the team that wins the crown takes home $50,000.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
I can't wait. I hope you can't wait either, and my man, we're tipping that thing off August 2026. So if you guys want more information about the alumni tournament, stay tuned. We'll give you guys more information as we get closer to that. Huge shout out to all of our sponsors. Thank you, guys. We are about a minute and a half, minute 45 away from the opening tip-off here in the Alter Archbishop High School. Andy Horton alongside Lucas Quintero Romanowski. We will be back after the prayer, the anthem, and the starting lineups here on the NM Sports Network.
Tonight's game between Alter and Northmont. The officials assigned to this basketball game have been selected and assigned according to the procedures of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been accepted by both schools. The officials here tonight are Ron Baird, Tom Burns, and Danny Frank. How about a hand for our officials, please? Alter and Northmont want to remind you that the highest standards of sportsmanship are expected. These contests are conducted to promote good Christian values, good sportsmanship, and mutual respect amongst the athletes, the officials, and the spectators of the school communities in attendance tonight. Now, in Alter tradition, I'd like to read our pregame prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessings on this game you're about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in the spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us during this game. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I want to thank everybody for remaining standing because at this time I'd like to honor our great nation and the veterans in attendance this evening. If you're a veteran, please do me a favor, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're a veteran. How about a hand for our veterans? Thank you. Now for our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, now for our starting lineups for both squads. Of course, we start with Northmont. Starting for Northmont, number 0, a junior at 6 foot long, Micah Jacobs. And sophomore, number 1, Bryson Thomas Wiggins at 5'11". And senior number 2, Chisholm Ube, 6'5". And junior number 10, Carson Oxer at 6'1". And finally, the sophomore number 11, Caleb Kelly, 6'5". Head coach for Northmont Head Series, assisted by Josh Johnville and Tony Peter.
right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here inside Alter Archbishop High School for the opening tip-off of your Northmont varsity men's basketball season. Andy Horton alongside Lucas Quintero Romanowski. The three names, it took me a second, but we are getting ready for the opening tip-off. I can't wait. How about yourself, Lucas?
Yeah, I mean, great day to be inside the gym. Horrible weather outside.
Oh, that is for sure. We got our first dumping of snow, and there is our opening tip-off. It'll be won by the Thunderbolts. eBay was the man who came away with that ball, and then quickly they will go to the corner, and Caleb Kelly getting off to a fast start here in this one. It will open up the scoring for your Thunderbolts. And back the other way, Drew Cripps with the ball. They now move it to the wing. That's Felton. Now the ball in the hands. That was Guess, way outside the 6'6" senior. Driving middle, gets the pass off to Cripps. Now they go corner for three, no good. That was Thomas Nichols getting the surprise start. And that one's gonna be turned over. Coming back the other way, eBay, stolen away. That was Nichols once again himself. Belton, far side of the court. Crosses over, pull-up jumper just inside the three-point line, no good. It'll be scooped up by, that was Kelly. Quickly back the other way, eBay will not be able to get that one to fall. Kelly gets the offensive rebound, goes back up, absorbs the contact there from, that was Grant Guess. He will pick up his first foul.
Back and forth right away. High intensity start.
Definitely right. Coming in quick right off the opening tip. A lot of action quickly. Not a lot of points scored so far in that first minute, though.
Alter, a lot of good opportunities. They were patient with the ball, just didn't get the shots to fall.
That was a really nice pass there earlier on that previous possession by Guess. It's kind of crazy to have a guy that big, 6'6". Kind of you thought he would play more of a big type role. Nah, he's outside behind the three-point line controlling the ball.
Yeah.
Bringing things into the front court. Baco's stolen away by Kelly. He's got a chance to go coast to coast. Starts on the left, finishes on the right. And 6-0 run. Before we started this thing off, you said it might not be the Thunderbolts' night. They're getting off to a hot start, though.
Yeah, Alter, we saw this their first game. They against Muller, they started off very slow. Same thing here. Definitely a trend that the Knights coaches probably are starting to get worried about.
Bacos over to Felton in the corner. Now they get it back to the corner. The open three is going to be knocked down by Nicholas.
Finally gets on the board. Little push there. I don't know why no foul was called on
Thomas Wiggins controlling the ball outside. They get it inside to eBay. The spin back towards the middle, no good. Caleb Kelly comes in, skies in to get the rebound. We'll be able to put that one back up. Doesn't get it to convert. Not able to convert that time, but.
Fouls on Bacos.
Bacos, yes. Yeah. So I see here the steal by Kelly just a moment ago on the NM Sports Instant Replay. A beautiful finish. Okay, so they actually will give him the free throws. At first, I thought he was getting the free throws, and then I didn't. And the refs just went back and forth on us a couple times.
They're also still getting used to the new season.
Yep, early season for all of us, that is for sure. Kelly off on both free throws, so your Thunderbolts leading just 6-3. Back the other way, it's Cripps playing point guard, hasn't knocked away. The fight between him and Bryson Thomas Wiggins. They're gonna call a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Alter.
Yeah, I mean, big turnover. Not a turnover yet, but might come back to haunt them later.
Always gotta love seeing your team, especially early in a young season, not being afraid to get after it, get on the floor and hustle. They get that one out to Nicholas Felton. Backdoor pass there to Guess, and it was blocked out of bounds. I believe that was eBay who was able to get in there and swat it away.
Yeah, good defensive composure so far by Northmont, not fouling any of the Alter players, just locating them.
And actually, I think that might have been something that you had in your keys to the game, which we'll talk about. You know, got to get off to a fast start defensively for Northmont. And you were asking me before the game started, you're like, Caleb Kelly, he's a very good defender, isn't he? And you're definitely correct, but he's not the only good defender on this team. As right there, we saw eBay swat that one out of bounds.
Great job starting off with the momentum. Northmont still trying to get some more points, though. They had their opportunities, haven't taken them so far.
Oxier dips it down in low to eBay. Now gets it to Kelly. Across the paint pass. Kelly with the first miss. Got his own rebound, then Guest swats it away. The Knights back the other way. Nicholas steps into the three. Off iron and rebounded by Kelly. He is fouled.
That rebound is something you like to see if you're Northmont. Last year, when they played, they got out-rebounded like 32-15.
Ouch. Yeah. That's tough. Just under 3 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. William Piegler is going to check into the game, and you were telling me a little bit about him pregame.
Yeah, William Piegler plays on Desmond Bain's AAU team, is currently, according to Buckeye Prep Report, the third best player in Ohio in his class.
So Alter, you know, they lose really good players like, then the travel is going to be called against Caleb Kelly, and he looks absolutely baffled after that. But Alter, they lose guys like RJ Greer and Charlie Ewell, Brady Connor, and then they just turn around and they got more guys that they might even be better. I mean, goodness gracious.
Absolutely insane.
Jakai Hoard just checked into the game for your Thunderbolts. First time getting to see him on the young season. Far side of the court, Piegler looked like he was trying to pass that one to a teammate in the corner, maybe Cripps, and he vacated the corner.
Yeah, still trying to get Alter, get their bearings in this game. First time playing the home gym this year. You got a freshman on the floor. Still got to build that chemistry up a little bit.
That is for sure. Into the offensive end. That was Wiggins now in the hands of Jakai Hoard. Finds an open Wiggins in the corner. 3-ball, too strong, off the back iron, and in the hands of Grant Guess. Piegler, the pass to Cripps, flying through the lane. No good on the layup attempt. Offensive rebound, but stripped away by Hoard. Now going back the other way, it's Micah Jacobs who's going to be able to finish that one and tack onto the lead.
Yeah, he did not play a lot last year. Only had 3 minutes, hit it 2, so he's matching his season best from last year already.
You know, I did almost every single Northmont game last year. He's one, I do not remember the name, don't remember seeing him, so it'll be a lot of fun to see how he's able to grow his role this season.
Absolutely.
Piegler, the backdoor cut. It was a beautiful pass, but the defense was just a step better by eBay. Comes away with the steal. eBay gets it right back from Wiggins. No good. Offensive rebound. Caleb Kelly converts.
That's what you're trying to see from him after a decent freshman campaign. He's trying to take the next step, trying to get some more offensive rebounds.
10 points for Northmont, 8 for Kelly. Piegler will be able to convert, and he'll be on his way to the free throw line after the foul by eBay.
Nice dribble drive.
See the young gun being able to get to the glass through the contact. eBay is going to check out, and in comes Isaiah LaRue. He's another guy, didn't play a lot last season for this Northmont Thunderbolt team. Actually, I have with the notes that you gave me, didn't play at all, I guess. I thought he might have gotten in one, but.
According to the GWalk website, he did not get in.
There we go. So after the made free throw, it's going to be lost out of bounds. They're going to say it's a turnover.
And that's something both teams want to avoid. Alter had 11 turnovers last year. Northmont had 10. And honestly, a lot of times in high school basketball, I think turnovers really decide who's going to win the game.
The scoop on the way to the rim. Kelly, I believe he's going to be hit with the foul. And yes, completely agree with that. That was a massive problem for the Northmont girls last season, and last night we got to do our first game of them. So impressed. They weren't able to come out with the win. So impressed by just the strides that they took over the offseason, and turnovers were way down, and just they looked like a much more confident group. And so, like you said, turnovers, very big deal here in the high school game. Second free throw, no good. Tough time at the line here early for the Knights. Wiggins into the front court. eBay, they throw it down low. That is Luke Mangan. They throw it over to, that was LaRue. And then, was that an offensive rebound by Mangan?
Looks like it.
I believe he will be on his way to the free throw line.
Both teams last time they played had not shoot very good from the stripe. We saw a couple missed shots. Earlier, they shot 44. Northmont shot 44%. Last time these two teams matched up for the first game of the season, and looking better already.
That is for sure. Grant Guess already picking up his second foul of the game for the Knights. That one will be one to watch. Very versatile defender for this team.
He had second most points against Moeller last game too.
Offensive rebound, knocked around. Horde comes away with it. He misses the shot. eBay with the rebound, and then he's blocked. Now it's corner Mangan, 3 off the mark. Rebounded there by Grant Guess. Coach trusts him to play with 2 fouls. Corner to Nicholas, short. Rebounded by Wiggins, and back the other way go the Thunderbolts. Heads up, passing, slam dunk by Chisholm eBay.
Timeout immediately follows by Alter. They know how big of a momentum shift that can be. Northmont looks fired up right now.
And I'll tell you what, looking really good coming out of the break here. Gotta love seeing the senior come up and throw it down in game number 1. Wow, I'm getting excited here on the NM Sports Network. Here you go, slowing it down. The jam and the flex at the end.
Absolutely electric.
Oh, man.
What an electric play that is right there.
I am so happy that basketball season is back here on the NM Sports Network. My, oh my. So, all right, coming out of the timeout. That was a quick one. Must have been a 30-second by Alter. Coming out. Cripps is going to start things off with the ball crossing the timeline. Gets it to Bakos, now in the hands of Piegler. Lost ball. It's going to be rolled around, and eventually Ja'Kai Horde comes away with it. Into the offensive end. Mangan thought about it. He'll step inside, throws things over to LaRue. Back out to Mangan. Moving it around. Wiggins tipped away. eBay, they're going to say last touch by Nicholas, I believe. Yes. Ball stays with Northmont.
Oxier comes in for Wiggins.
There was 3 freshmen last year that got a lot of playing time for Northmont, and it was Kelly, Horde, and Bryson Thomas Wiggins. You can see how much they've been able to grow from their time as on the varsity roster last season.
Yeah, it definitely also helped. It gained a couple inches over the offseason, a couple pounds, not being as movable anymore. As you see right there, LaRue.
Absolutely love that by LaRue. And something that I've always loved about Ja'Kai Horde's game, he may look like he's a big guy, but he always plays with his head on a swivel, always ready to find the open guy under the basket, out on the three-point line. It doesn't matter. He has a big man's body, but he plays like a guard.
Awesome.
Quick fire 3 that time off the mark. That was Botkins. Coming back the other way, Chisholm, Mangan outside. The fake right there by Horde. One dribble inside the three-point line, off the mark. And Nicholas picks it up, running the break. Drop off pass to Piegler. He won't convert, but he'll be on his way to the line.
Yeah, 3 defenders right there. One of them hit him a little too hard. Refs call foul.
You can see the contact that time. They're going to end up hitting Ja'Kai Horde with that one, but you could have picked between him and eBay. Both of them were there.
see Piegler had a little bit of a rough start, looking good now as he looks to continue what he did against Muller last game.
Gets that second one to drop. 15-8 is the score. A minute and a half to go here in the first. Horde gets in a little bit of trouble, and the Northmont coaching staff is going to call for a timeout.
Yeah, not where you want to find yourself early. Trap in the backcourt. Maybe the Alter coaching staff schemed up a little play right there, try and get a half-court trap or a full-court trap, and it worked.
And a huge shout out to our friends over at Headliners Barbershop, one of the new sponsors that we've picked up here for basketball season. Huge shout out to them for joining the cause. 729 East Main Street over there in Trotwood, 937-837-3131. My goodness, the numbers are not doing good for me tonight.
Yeah, and if you want a fresh cut for this fresh season, it's the place to go.
There you go. Lucas is picking up in a good spot. Oh, is it? Is it? All right. Well, I was just told that that is where, if you guys know, the athletic director here at Northmont, McCall, if you guys know anything about him, that is where he gets his haircut. So that guy's always lined up nice. The missed shot there on the offensive end by Northmont. They're coming back down the other way, the Knights. That one was knocked away by from Bacos. He'll pick it back up. They get it out to Botkins for a moment. Up top, Cripps. Bacos driving the kick out. Nicholas. That one goes right back to Bacos. He'll knock that one in. Kind of jumps off the back of the rim and falls down.
Might have got a little bit lucky off the front lip. Got the right spin on it. Goes down.
Underneath the rim, LaRue had a chance. May have thrown it off the underside of the backboard. Alter comes away with the rebound. Into the front court. Piegler, the wraparound pass underneath. That was Cripps. Couldn't control it. They try to get it out to Nicholas, and it's thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, a little chaotic couple possessions there. Teams turned it over back and forth, but Northmont ends up with the ball.
eBay will be set to throw things in. Oxier in the corner. They get things right back up top in the hands of Horde. Mangan playing a hot potato, going back and forth. They throw it into the corner now to Jacobs. Back out to Oxier. Top of the key and puts it in at the buzzer.
So beautiful ball movement and patience from Northmont. Knowing they have 15 seconds left, but still taking their time, looking for that open shot, and they convert it.
You see it here on the NM Sports Instant Replay. The cross-court pass by Jacobs finds the open shooter on the corner. Knocks it in. 18-11 here at the end of quarter number 1 from Alter High School here on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton alongside Lucas Quintero Romanowski. So Lucas, got anything you want to tell the people about yourself maybe?
I don't know, I go to Oakwood, which is a little weird, but
hey, you got to find somewhere to get the hours in, right?
Yeah, I got to go to the Northmont Sports Network. That's where it's at.
That's not what it means, but hey, we like to play with it from time to time. So we definitely love having you. Glad that you're aboard. Can't wait to get to do plenty more games with you.
I'm excited.
As we work through this season and into you into baseball?
Oh, I love baseball.
All right. Well, hey, we're planning to be active during the spring this year as well. So
sounds good.
Should be seeing each other out on the diamond as well. And then all of a sudden, it's almost like like football season starts back up. And
exactly. Summer workouts.
Into volleyball? We do volleyball too.
I'm a fan, but probably be in college by then.
Oh, that's true. Where are you going?
I don't know yet. We'll see soon.
All right. Well, it better be close, so then we can still use you.
Maybe we'll see.
But all right, coming out of the timeout, we're gonna it's gonna be Northmont ball inbounding from the far side of the court. Looks like there might be a slight issue Looks like there was a substitution issue as Bryson Thomas Wiggins has to come out and Mangan has to come back in. Looks like they didn't follow proper protocol there, subbing in and out. Oxier, quick fire three off the mark that time. Rebounded by Chisholm, and they'll reset things outside with Horde. Oxier's got the opening. They throw it in the short corner to Mangan. Cross court to Jacobs. Three on the way and knocks it in.
Man, these couple possessions from Northmont back to back, very patient. And when they decide to take their shot, they convert.
And another big difference that you can see right out of the gate with this Northmont Thunderbolt team, talking everywhere, every possession. Guys are pointing different directions. Hey, you got your guy over there, right? He's got to love the communication and how much better this Northmont team looks this year. The backdoor cut there by Nicholas, the kick to the corner, Piegler. Nicholas, ball in his hands. Back up at the top of the key now, moving things around. Cripps drives middle. Back out to Bakos. Uses the screen by Botkins. On the wing, right in front of the Northmont bench. Drives in. Cripps floats it up off the back iron and no good. Offensive rebound though. Cripps got his own board. Crashing to the rim. No good there by Bakos. Another offensive rebound. Picked up. No good that time for Cripps. 4 offensive opportunities and no buckets for the Knights.
Good defense by by Northmont. But if you want to keep on having a good defensive day, letting up 4 defensive rebound or offensive rebounds is not sustainable.
That is for sure. Have to be better on the glass. Horde fakes the throw inside. It will be tipped by Botkins. They actually try to go inside to Mangan. It's intercepted though. Alter basketball. Nicholas tries to pull up, decides to not shoot that one. Bakos back outside. Piegler outside, driving on Oxier. Count it and one.
It's a nice bucket from Piegler. You can see why he was one of the best freshmen in Ohio.
We said, Buckeye Report said number 3 in the state.
Absolutely, yeah.
Man, oh man. You can tell why. Although, if I'm Colin Oxier, I might be a little upset, as it looked like he might have taken an elbow to the chin right there.
Yeah. Also, very little contact on the way up. I don't really agree with the foul call.
Substitutions now for Northmont. And maybe another bad substitution. So I don't know if there was actually a substitution there or not. I was pretty confused.
He didn't have the earrings in. He had his earrings in. You're not allowed to have them.
Yep. Those are some of the things. Oxier, the kick to the corner. Jacobs, they throw it down inside to eBay, and they're going to say he steps on the line. Or no, they're going to say it's a blocking foul on the defense. Going to hit Botkins with that. That's something that you pick up when you're right behind the scores table and behind the benches that you don't get if you're 20 rows up in the stands.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Who knows if he'll get in the game now? Coach might have lost his opportunity.
I saw him taking the earrings off, I'm pretty sure, a moment ago, so I think they will give him an opportunity. This one is thrown into the rafters.
Yeah, he chucked that straight up there.
There, right there, the cross-court pass to Jacobs. You see him knock down the 3. Got the Northmont lead. At that point, up to 10. It's been cut back down to 7. Wiggins, a couple of dribbles, pull up inside the 3-point line. No good. eBay with the rebound, but it's stripped away by Piegler. Inside. That was Gockenauer for a minute. Now it's back in the hands of Bakos. Kick to the corner. Botkins, 3. That one's going to be short. Rebounded by Wiggins. And into the front court, taking his time, navigating the defenders. Kick to the corner. They're going to say it's a reach-in against, they're going to hit.
That's going to be a foul on Piegler.
Yeah, there you go.
his first foul of the game and the first of the quarter for the Knights.
Inbound from Jacobs, pass a little too high for Horde. He will be able to corral it though. Back to Jacobs in the corner. Oxy up top, then Horde. Back and forth they go. Horde. Jacobs and right back to Horde, leaving him open from distance. That one's gonna be off the mark, and it's gonna bounce off of one of the basket supporting, I don't know what I'd call that, but
Yeah, I don't know either. We saw it a lot in the JV game. Those balls would bounce up and hit that and be out of bounds.
just under halfway through quarter number 2 here on the NM Sports Network. Thunderbolts leading by 7. Piegler, Gockenauer up top to Botkins. Piegler. Now Bakos is going to use the Botkins screen. In the corner to Botkins now, dribble handoff. Piegler's going to back things up. Going to drive the defense through the contact and converts.
3rd and 1 for Piegler on the day. Very good at picking when to go through the lane, very patient player, and when he goes through, as you can see there.
Anthony Lemon takes him off the dribble, makes the big look bad on defense that time. Wiggins comes in and picks up the foul at the end of the play. And after Peyton Bakos, the missed offensive rebound right there, in comes Jacobs, tips it away. Piegler's gonna now come away with it. Back-to-back steals. And now Jacobs comes away with the ball, nearly double dribbled right there as he dropped it for a moment. Pull up three from Williams, no good. Rebounded by Gockenauer and into the front court.
Bakos over to Piegler, trying to set up the offense over here.
Bakos fires away from distance. That one's off the iron, no good. Lemon now into the front court. Jacobs drives into the defense, high off the glass, and will not get it to fall. I thought he was going to have the angle to put that one in, though.
Yeah, very tough when you have 2 big defenders staring you down. Absorbs the contact, makes of it what he could.
I tried to get to this a moment ago, but just too much was going on. Peyton Bakos had 20 points in game number 1 against Muller. Here tonight, just 3 through a quarter and a half. I mean, the Northmont defense doing a really nice job bugging him, not letting him get to his spots, and we've barely seen him take hardly any shots.
Yeah, great job. A lot of Northmont always has a guy in their face, never leaving anybody open. You can see how long Alter's taking on their possessions, not only because they're a patient team, but just because Northmont's defense is so good.
They're doing a really good job of forcing them to take their time and making them really try really hard to get into the offensive looks that they want. Cripps into the front court. Bakos blocked. And last touch by Northmont. That one is going to be
off of Botkin. He had a out of Williams.
I
was looking at the wrong roster.
I have been there before. Piegler now to inbound. They quickly get it into Gockenauer. Move it around to Cripps. New guy in the game, Miller for Alter. Up top to Bakos. Now Piegler in the far corner, guarded by eBay. Gockenauer, near corner now. Miller, the back cut there that was Piegler, and he'll be able to convert at the rim.
Piegler already has 12 points in the second quarter. He's been forced to be reckoned with so far, cutting down the lead to 4.
It was a 10-point lead, and as you just said, down to 2 possessions. Jacobs, bad pass. They brought the extra defender, and he turns it over coast to coast. The drop-off pass, I thought that Bakos was going to shoot that. Instead, he dropped it off to Miller.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Northmont's way. Northmont's active hands coming out early.
Yeah, there was a couple of different times down there underneath the basket where you thought Alter was going to shoot it. It went Cripps to Bakos, and then into the hands. Oh, who was that? Was it Miller? Yeah, I think into the hands of Miller, and then the jump ball.
Yeah, they're taking, I think Alter's taking a little bit too much time under the basket right now. They've had their opportunities, but they're indecisive when it comes to finishing when it's not Piegler down there.
Yeah, it kind of does seem like they have struggled a lot in those areas. But you can't be more impressed with the freshman. I mean, playing his heart out right now. His team he's just not getting a lot of help.
Yeah. Yeah, but we saw this Alter started off their last game against Muller very, very slowly. They had a big second quarter to bring them back. What Northmont has to watch out here as we're getting closer to half. If they keep this lead up. Last year it was a close game. It was 35-30 until in the third they got outscored 26-6. So Northmont has to keep this going into the second half.
Yeah, and I think, if I remember correctly, Greer and Brady Connor both really had big third quarters back in the Thunderdome last year. Was able to help Alter secure the victory. Coming out of the timeout, though, Alter basketball, Gockenauer, they go corner to, that's Cripps. He gets it back up top behind the volleyball line. Piegler, far wing. Gockenauer going against Horde. Tries to cross over the big man instead. Piegler in the corner now. The fake pass, Cripps cutting through the lane. Outside to Bakos. Cripps calling out of play. Piegler. Dribble handoff there with Cripps. They get it back outside to Gockenauer. In the corner to Bakos and back outside, Cripps. Taking their time. They might try to use, never mind, the shot by Bakos, and he rattles it in.
Very deep three, man in his face. Big, long defensive stand by Northmont, but not able to finish up with a rebound.
Missed shot there by Northmont. Two missed shots, another offensive rebound there by Jacobs. Him and Piegler get tied up, and that got a little testy there at the end.
Foul on Miller, it's his first of the game.
And I almost don't understand how that foul goes against Miller.
Yeah, I thought that would have been Piegler's third, and that would have put him almost in foul trouble already.
He had wrapped him up. I don't understand the call, but the inbound to Horde, they go corner to Wiggins. Back outside. Wiggins the three. Off the mark that time, rebounded by Nicholas. Miller, they bring two in the backcourt. He's able to get it away. Bakos right here in front of our table. Miller looking for somewhere to go with the ball. He's able to get it to Bakos. Fakes the dribble handoff with him. The backdoor cut by Gockenauer. Now into the corner to Cripps. Jump step inside. Not able to make it. Three different Northmont defenders there, and eBay comes away with things. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Horde.
I'll hold it for the last shot, but that's not what they're doing. His foot was on the line, and it's no good.
Diving out of bounds. They're able to save things. Nicholas going back the other way. Bakos the three off the iron. That one is short. Gockenauer nearly comes away with the board. Diving on the floor. That was Williams who came away with it for a moment.
That's a double dribble.
And then it looks like they're going to hit Chakai Horde with the reach-in foul.
I don't know. Did you see a double dribble out there? What do you think?
I looked down at my roster for a second. I missed it.
Might have gotten a little lucky there through the Knights. 11.5 left on the clock.
The inbound to the corner. It's Miller outside. Nicholas, rather. He's going to drive past Horde.
Looking
Awkward
for contact,
shot.
does not get it.
Now it's Horde, the middle of the court. He'll throw this one up from way downtown. That one might have hit the ceiling.
Rafters, yeah.
Not 100% sure.
Looked like it.
Good. Great start for the Northmont Thunderbolts. Slow second quarter there. Really kind of struggled and let Alter get back into it. 22-21. The Thunderbolts lead at the half. Andy Horton alongside Lucas Quintero Romanowski here on the NM Sports Network. We'll be back for the second half
Yeah, stay
after
long.
this.
It's going to be a good one.
Expressive Athletics, and I just want to give y'all a quick recap of 2024. 2024 was an exciting year for us. We were able to partner with the largest school district in our area, resulting in 7 schools wearing expressive athletic apparel. With the help of our supporters, we've expanded out of Dayton into other markets such as Chicago, Atlanta, and Houston. We've created apparel for an entire school program, started from 6th grade all the way up to 12th. Plus, we've created designs for AAU, adult leagues, marching bands, drill teams, and our first local youth baseball league. Now, our plans for 2025 is to capitalize from 2024 and more. Not only do we want to see you all in expressive gear, but we want to continue to positively impact the youth and invest in our community. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can visit our website at www.expithathletics.store. Contact us via email, that's sales@expressiveathletics.store, or give us a call at 937-369-0222. As we carry on our momentum in 2025, we want to continue to live, learn, and grow.
Growing up, I kind of felt like it was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Expressive, it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's always a great feeling. And it's also an honor because it's like they see something in me that they relating to. It's so much more than just the game of basketball or, you know, school or education. This is people's lives, you know what I'm saying?
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here inside Alter Archbishop High School for the second half of our NBC. Oh, excuse me, that is the wrong network. I'm about to get hit by someone here in the middle. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Here on the NM Sports Network, I am Andy Horton alongside Lucas Quintero Romanowski. I think we might shorten that to
LQR?
LQR, yeah. I think we might do that. Anyways, after the first half, 22-21, your Thunderbolts leading by 1. What'd you see that you liked?
I liked what stood out to me the most for Northmont was their defense. They were, every time Alter scored, it took them a while to get there. Northmont's defense was just able to get something going, get in their face. They had active hands, forced a couple jump balls, some turnovers. Something I liked. Something I didn't like, or something I liked for Alter was William Piegler Jr. I mean, that kid, freshman, second ever game on varsity, and this kid is lighting up the scoreboard.
Had, I think it was, 11 or 12 points at the half? He scored 11 points in his first game?
Yeah, and he didn't start. He didn't start. They put him in 3 minutes in, and he plays out the rest of the half.
I understand why. Being the third-ranked player in the state,
for his class,
awfully impressive. So we're getting ready to start things off here in the second half.
Northmont needs to get some momentum going like at the beginning of the first quarter. They can't let what happened last year haunt them again.
Yeah, they definitely kind of came out there in the second quarter, had flat tires, didn't get a lot going. You see immediately going to the basket, eBay will have a shot blocked from behind. I believe that was Felton who got it. And now Felton is going to be able to come in. He says too small to Caleb Kelly as he converts at the rim. And just like that, the Knights have their lead right back.
You got 3 offensive rebounds at Muller. Does it again, and here they lose the ball.
Nicholas with the steal right in the middle. In comes Malachi Jacobs to get the steal going back the other way for the Thunderbolts. Pull up right there by Jacobs. Tough attempt there. Gotta get something better if you're the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, you gotta take your high percentage chances. That's what's gonna get you on a skid to lose the game. So they need to find some open shots.
Thomas Wiggins inside over to Jacobs. I don't know, he passed that one out very last second into the hands of Guess.
eBay, good job. You don't have to block it every time. Something you like to see, just have to change it a little bit. It's a stop on the defensive end.
A couple of misses and a couple of offensive rebounds there by Caleb Kelly. And then Jakai Horde kind of gets
slapped in the face by Drew Cripps.
Yeah, things getting a little testy as they had a little bit of a wrap-up on the other side of the floor in the first half. Now we get a shove to the face.
And that's a foul on Horde after getting slapped in the face. That's very surprising.
I guess they're going to say he was reaching in before the foul. Piegler crashing to the backboard, and we'll be able to put that one in.
Starting off right where he finished off the first half.
Kelly outside over to Horde. Wiggins up top. Near side, they go back across the court to Horde. Gets past the defender, steps inside. The pass to Kelly.
And no foul called on either of those shots.
They're going to say that eBay, the last one to touch it, Piegler was right there the whole time.
Northmont bench getting a little heated about those no calls.
Nicholas gets it to Guess up top. Going to try and go through the smaller defender. I'll have to kick it out to Felton. Driving is Cripps. Piegler scooped that one up, kick to the corner. Nicholas no good. Offensive rebound by Guess. Long rebound. Corner to Felton. No good. Another offensive rebound. This time it's Cripps. And diving out of bounds will be Jakai Horde. They say the ball stays with Alter.
Northmont has to clean the glass here. They need someone to get in there and bring down a rebound. As the coach is yelling, be physical to his players. That's what they need to do inside the glass, off the glass.
This one is tipped that time. Oh, they're going to say it's last touch by Guess. I thought that Wiggins got a piece of that one.
Maybe little makeup call by the refs there after not calling a foul twice.
So Kelly throws it in now to Wiggins. He'll get it right back, and they go corner to Jacobs. Back outside to Wiggins. Gonna pull things up top and gets it over to Horde.
Like this approach from Northmont, just being patient after the last couple offensive possessions where they were just rushing things and forcing shots.
Miscommunication there between eBay and Wiggins as Felton nearly came away with the steal. The inbound now for Northmont. Horde. Gonna pull things back out and give it to Jacob. Steps up to the three-point line. Tries to split the defenders. He'll be able to get that ball back off the window and in.
Timeout by Northmont after the basket. I think it's a good call here. They need to recollect themselves. They need to put a
I
little bit of,
cannot believe he was able to get that ball back.
that's unbelievable.
Stuck it out right in front of the defender's face. He knocked it away, goes somehow, I mean, how? Collects it, and yeah, it definitely should have been a foul call, tipped by Elise Piegler, and I think that was also Guest down low. He's able to get it back and use the window to his advantage. 1 point game. Slow start here to the second half on the offensive ends.
Yeah, both offenses getting shots, struggling to hit them though. And I like Northmont taking the timeout there. I think they felt the momentum slipping away and they just needed to recollect themselves, get a couple plays drawn up.
And then, you guys, don't forget about tomorrow here on the NM Sports Network, presented by the Alumni Tournament. Wayne and Northmont at the Thunderdome. Girls, that one starts at about 7:15. Should be a lot of fun. Our second look at the new Lady Bolts team. Had a lot of fight in that loss last night to Butler. We would look to see them bounce back tomorrow night at home again. Piegler controlling things for Alter. Throws this one to the top of the key. Guess will navigate the defenders. Flip this one up and finds the bottom of the net.
Yeah, beautiful dish there from Piegler and gets another pass in and splits the defense.
Horde is just inside the half-court line. Gets it into Kelly, and he finishes through the contact, the double pump, and the conversion.
And that ball looked like it just like went straight through the hole. The net didn't even move at all.
They're gonna hit eBay with a foul. I think I just saw the ref said he kind of hooked the defender there. Not often you see that.
Not very often. That's his second of the game. No one in real foul trouble except for maybe Jakai Horde, who is currently sitting on 3.
Nicholas controlling things. Gets it to the top of the key to Cripps. Blocked from behind by eBay. What a job to get in there at the end of the play.
He's been so explosive today.
Inside to Kelly, fighting through the defender. Offensive foul.
That's an
That's insane.
unbelievable call right there. I cannot believe my eyes.
Felton
That's crazy as hell.
got the foul call. They hit him with a charge.
That's insane.
Do you think his feet were set? I don't think.
I mean, bang, bang, but I don't understand how that's an offensive foul.
I don't either.
Piegler going at Kelly right now. It gets things back in the hands of Guess. Driving past Jacobs. The drop off into the corner to Nicholas. Puts it in. 30-26. The Knights building on their lead. Having a really nice start here to the third quarter. Kick to the corner, near corner that is. Wiggins.
That's a foul.
Now Horde back up top. Outside the three-point line, Wiggins flips it over to Jacobs. Cuts inside now. The hesitation, and then you will see Guess land on top of Wiggins. They blow the whistle. And Guess looked like he was frustrated with the foul call.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that. That's clear foul on Fenton right there.
Personal foul on Alters. Yes.
And now Nassif Fenton has to check out. Maybe there's a issue.
That's why. I'll just tell him to tuck his shirt in.
Horde to inbound. They get it to eBay in the corner. Up top, Wiggins. Back to Horde. He was open for a moment. Goes inside. Misses the shot. And Guest comes away with the rebound. Quick fire three that time by Nicholas. No good. eBay heads up pass up to Horde. Not able to convert. Offensive rebound. Gets his own board, and it just barely creeps over the front of the rim. This one tipped out of bounds by Kelly. Had a chance at a steal there. They were looking for Cripps.
What a wild sequence of events. A lot of contact on the Northmont offensive side. Some guys had a lot of guys draped right all over them. Fall to the ground, but no foul calls.
Now Guess is able to inbound, and the Knights get it into the front court. Cripps will use the screen. Kelly picks him up. They go corner. It's Nicholas. Goes back baseline. Looked like I saw a little bit of a shoulder shrug right there. Kind of threw off the defender. Guess driving, picks up the dribble, ducks underneath the Kelly and converts. Man, what a finish.
Great finish by Guess right there. Using his long limbs to his advantage.
Bad decision right there by Jacobs. Jumped into the air before he knew where he was going with the ball. Now Piegler back the other way. Guess thought about the three. Dribble handoff with Piegler. That one is going to be behind the intended target. They were looking for Drew Cripps. That one's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Knights. What a move right there by Guest. Just ducking underneath the defender.
Absolutely. Cripps is on the ball, moving to the left wing.
He's going to use a screen by Guess. And now they find Piegler on the near wing. He's going to have it stripped away. They're going to say last touch by the Thunderbolts.
And that Piegler, he's been exploiting those gaps all day long. Finally, Northmont's able to stop him.
Gaps? I don't know if there are any gaps. He's just finding ways past defenders.
Creating his own gaps.
Nicholas.
Really long three, way off.
Had a look, but couldn't knock it down. Williams trying to get it into the front court. The defense very aggressive in the backcourt. Drop down inside to Kelly, and he slams it.
Nice ball movement from the Thunderbolts right there.
eBay was able to find his big underneath, and he's going to make you pay. Nicholas on the near wing. Outside to Piegler. Goes middle. Cripps on the wing. Drives out to Miller. Turnaround spin. Nearly traveled. Saved before falling out of bounds was Wiggins, but it's going to land out of bounds anyways.
Bench for Northmont is getting a little into it now. They've been out of it for most of this third quarter, but you can hear them getting loud again.
A minute 09 to go here in the third. It's a 2-point game. The Knights leading, and a timeout just in time. The Alter head coach is on fire.
Yeah, almost 5-second violation there. They gotta put their stuff together. As a couple pirouettes there from. Wow.
Always impressed when the cheerleaders can get near or past half court.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would not want to be in that Alter huddle right now. The coach looked like his hair was on fire.
Yeah. Northmont needs to get a stop here. It'll be really good. They can control the ball for the last minute and then get a shot off to maybe take the lead or tie it up for the fourth quarter.
All right, well, huge shout out to our friends over at the Code Credit Union. One good reason after another to rock with us and them here on the NM Sports Network all year long. 937-222-8971. Thank you guys for rocking with us. And then Headliners Sport Barbershop, 937-837-3131. Hey, I did it right that time. Huge shout out to our man, Willie Page down there on the coaching staff for jumping aboard, being one of our sponsors. Just like that, we're out of the timeout and we're back ready to action back here for the final minute of the third quarter. Piegler gets it to Fenton outside, knocked away by Wiggins. They'll pick him up right there at half court. Gockenauer checked in a moment ago, I believe at the timeout. Now they go to Fenton. They're going to say there's a push by Wiggins, and then Wiggins had something to say. Things been getting a little chippy here as we're coming down to the wire.
Yeah, not the time to lose your cool. Never the referee. Lucky didn't pick up a technical the way these refs have been calling the game today.
That is for sure. Piegler now will be inbounding underneath the basket. They get it into Gockenauer. Started by Williams. They get it over Piegler again. eBay defending him. Cripps with the ball. Auxier picking him up at the volleyball line. Gockenauer, far side, drives back middle, dribble handoff with Nicholas. Piegler uses that screen, goes back on the other side, swatted away, but I mean, I think eBay got a piece of it, and it still drops in.
That's an unbelievable touch by Piegler as they're coming the other way, and they get 2 quick buckets, not the way Northmont wants this quarter to end.
2.2.
4 straight points.
Looks like they're going to be putting a little bit more time back on the clock.
4.2, the staff at the...
I guess they're just giving them 4, not 4.2. The inbound stolen, though. Cripps finds the cutter to the rim, and at the buzzer, Nicholas extends it out to 8, 38-30. The Knights came out on fire here in the second half, and they're going to have the lead at the end of the third quarter here on the NM Sports Network.
That last minute of play went the exact opposite of what Northmont want to do. I don't even think it was Alter per se having a better play. It's Northmont shooting themselves in the foot, making all these mistakes, costly turnovers that lead straight to transition twos, and 6 straight points at the end of the quarter.
And so much of it happened so fast. The turnover, Kelly wasn't able to corral it. They go down, get the layup. They put the time back on the clock. You immediately turn it over. 2 defenders follow Cripps to the corner, and wide open. He has the entire half of the court. Nicholas does to lay that one in, but upcoming games here for our Thunderbolts. Tomorrow night we will be back inside the Thunderdome. That one is a girls game, tipping off right around 7:15. If you guys can't be there, make sure to be here on the NM Sports Network. Catch it. And then Friday night should be a good one, as Centerville is going to be coming up to the Thunderdome. So back-to-back home games. Then we're going to be back. The girls, they're playing Centerville Saturday morning at 1. We should have that one covered as well here on the NM Sports Network. That one is down at Centerville. And then Pick Central, that one is actually going to be at Centerville. A little interesting, but it's, I guess, an early season tournament. And that one is going to be tipping off right around 3 p.m. on Sunday.
No game's more important for the Thunderbolts than this one right here, right now, though.
They're going to...
No! Oh, that's wild! You can't.
They,
oh, wow.
And they're going to say that the bucket counts.
That's unbelievable.
They're going to hit the off.
Crazy.
They're going to
He shot
hit.
the ball 3 seconds after he called the foul. That's insane.
Wow. I mean, so was it Wiggins or eBay that got hit with the foul?
That's insane.
So it was eBay. That's his third. They say he pushes off against Fenton.
That's
just a wild situation.
How do you do that? How do you
And
call the foul and then he shoots a three-pointer?
They call the bucket in, but now Alter has the ball on an inbound.
That's crazy, dude.
Now they try to throw a lob to Fenton,
That's crazy.
and that one was immediately turned over.
That's a
Williams, the
foul.
pull
That's
up
a foul.
just inside the free throw line.
That's a foul.
Back the other way.
So-
Gockenauer wide open. Short. And then they're going to hit Piegler with a foul. As going back the other way in transition. There's a lot of contact.
Should be his 4th of the game. I don't know how on the other end, that shot where you could hear the slap on his arm. how that wasn't called a foul. These officiating today has been a little rough for Northmont.
That is one way to put it. Oxier right in front of the Northmont bench. This one's tipped. Wiggins gets it back. He's going to drive in towards Fenton, and he'll back things out to the corner. Up top to Kelly. Swings it over to Oxier for distance. Knocks in the three.
There you go.
They're able to cut the lead to 8 with 7:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. Still a lot of work to do. Cripps scoops it up off the glass and converts. Back up to 10. The Alter lead. Williams up top. There's Oxier. They throw it down low. eBay, the flop by Fenton. Can't get it to go. And the offensive rebound put back up and in by Kelly. Back to 8. Cripps on the far side. Fenton comes and sets the screen. Piegler to be picked up by Wiggins. Backdoor cut by Nichols.
And that'll be a
It's
goaltending
going to be
call.
goaltended.
Ball hit the backboard, then he gets there. Clear goaltending, but looks like nothing can go Northmont's way with the officials. Disgusting flop by Fenton.
And eBay, you know, he got the block just a little late. You can see it. He's got fantastic athleticism out there. Just a step behind that time. Wiggins on the attack now. The kick out, one step inside the three-point line. No good by Oxier.
It's not a shot you want to be taking. Very low percentage makes from that region right inside the three-point line.
Fenton to Guess, top of the key to Nicholas. Now they go corner to Piegler. Back up top, Cripps. Behind the volleyball line. Williams is going to come and add the pressure. I don't know how that ref didn't count to 5. That one's going to spin its way around and jump out of the rim. The shooter was Nicholas that time.
It looks like it's out on Altoon. It'll be Northmont's ball. Northmont down 10. Playing a little bit too chaotic right now. Need to calm down a little bit. Get a bucket to fall. Get a stop. Get another bucket to right back in it.
We saw right there the made 3 by Oxier. They're going to let Horde bring things into the front court. He's going against Cripps. Going to bring a double screen. Set to opposite directions. Horde finds a soft spot in the defense. Steps back into the 16-foot area. Knocks it down.
Beautiful shot by Horde. Just what Northmont need to get this game back under control.
Trying to stem the tide. The Thunderbolts, quick fire right there by Fenton. I think Northmont will take that shot every single time. Tipped out to Guess. The drive now by Nicholas. Out to Guess. Fires, no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Him and eBay almost fought each other for it for a moment. Now they go up to the corner. Jacobs the 3. That one's short. Kelly comes in trying to rebound, and they're going to hit him with the foul call.
Unbelievable.
Him and Guess got tied up, and there's been some questionable ones here tonight.
Absolutely. I don't want to take anything away from that beautiful cross-court pass. We just saw to set up that shot. But
I'll tell you what, man. I think I've seen C. Fenton talking more tonight than I've seen just about anyone in any high school game ever.
I agree.
Doing anything he can to try and get under the skin of the Thunderbolts. Gonna say that that's an offensive foul. And yeah, they're gonna say there's an illegal screen down there.
On Cripps, that's his first foul of the game. Second foul of the quarter for the Knights.
The Knights faithful aren't a fan of the call, but I mean, if only one call goes against your team in a whole night, I think you got to be pretty happy.
Oh, I agree completely.
Northmont coach shouting out some orders. They get it over to Kelly. He's going to jump stop right in the paint, loses it, had it stripped away. Now Nicholas in the near corner. Dribble handoff with Piegler. Back to Nicholas. Thought about the 3, drives past the defender, throws it out of bounds.
Off the ref.
He was looking for Piegler, miscommunication. And 4:11 to go, just a 8-point game, so Northmont still within distance, but they got to start making things happen. Ford is going to use the screen. They get it to the corner. Jacobs, the drive, drops it in to Kelly, and Fenton is like holding him down toward, like, grabbed his jersey and pulled him towards the floor.
So much contact. It's unbelievable.
A kick to the corner. Cripps, dribble handoff, Guess. 3 off the mark and rebounded by Jacobs. Pushing the tempo in transition. Gets it to eBay, out of his hands.
He accidentally runs into one of the cheerleaders. They look scared. Surprised the ref didn't call a foul on that.
Fenton just went from from half court, and watch, at the very end of this, he comes in and just bumps eBay. What is that?
It's unsportsmanlike.
That's crazy.
That could be a technical, depending on the ref. Not today, though. No call.
Timeout for Alter. They'll get things into the front court with 3:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Coach wants to talk about things.
Yeah, you see eBay coming off the court, arguing with the refs. All the coaches talking to the ref. They're not happy with the calls today, and I can't blame them for that.
No, I'm like not the type. Maybe if, like, you know, Boise State's playing or something like that, maybe I'm the type to be like, hey, what's going on? Real quick, I'll get back to that here in a moment. Shout out to our friends over there at Headliners Barbershop. You guys can find them at 729 East Main Street, Trotwood, Ohio, 937-837-3131. Huge shout out to them. You guys need a fresh cut? You guys got a couple of good examples there on the screen. Well, I'm not normally the type of guy. I'm not normally the type of guy to complain about officiating, but this has been skeptical. I mean, I'm a little skeptical here tonight.
Yeah, it's a little.
Coming out of the break, Piegler. They go over to Cripps. Driving in is Nicholas, and he'll be hit with the foul. Excuse me, they will give him the foul call. I did not see who.
Yeah, you never like to be at the point of the game where it feels like the officials are influencing the outcome of a close game. Feels like we might be at that point here in this game. Nicholas did not shoot any free throws in his game against Muller. He has 13 points on the night, make it 14. Four fouls on Horde tonight.
He's gonna miss the second one. That one knocked up in the air. Kelly comes away with the rebound.
Foul called. Looks like it's gonna be on Grant Guess. 7-point game here. Northmont needs to muster up some offense as we have Horde running the floor once again. It's a little screen.
Lost it for a moment. Now he kicks to the corner. Oxier open, puts it down.
46-42. All of a sudden, it's a different ball game after Oxier hits that thunderous shot.
I like what you did there. Now on the offensive end, Gockenauer into the hands of Piegler. Fenton up top. Now it's Guess. Cripps.
Alter not only looking for a shot, but trying to bleed out this clock a little bit.
Fenton nearly lost that one out of bounds. Stolen by Kelly. The slam! Oh, and it rattles out. They're going to say that that's a turnover on him because I believe when you try to put it back in after a missed dunk, it goes against Kelly. Oh, my.
That would have changed the momentum all the way. Unfortunate for Kelly. Maybe his hamstrings are a little sore from the game. Can't get as much up as high as he thought he would. And Doesn't have the concentration to put the bucket away.
Would have cut that to a one-possession game with 2.5 minutes to go. Instead, you got to regroup and just forget about the last play. Piegler into the front court will use the screen. Fenton out behind the three-point line. Gockenauer going at eBay. Tries to get Mitter. Piegler blocked! Oh, and they're going to say it counts.
That's unbelievable. You see the dad down there arguing. I don't think that's a good call. And you see in this gym, there might be more Northmont fans than Alton. They called goaltending. They called goaltending.
Was that actual goaltending? I don't think that was goaltending like at all. If anything, that was a foul.
That's interesting call. Ref going to talk to the coach.
Yo, this is crazy.
There's been some insane calls today.
This might be the craziest.
We're ticking closer to 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Horde has it stripped from behind. Cripps trying to go coast to coast, and he will. Makes it an 8-point game. You see the youth and inexperience of Horde right there. Williams, Horde gets it back. Auxier. They bring the extra defender down inside now to eBay. Has it stripped, and Guess. He's upset with the call, but I don't know. Alter's gotten their fair share of calls here tonight.
I believe that'll be his 5th foul on the day.
And you know, can't talk enough about what Thomas Nicholas has done for this Alter squad. Had 0 points in the first game of the season. What, 15 for him here in this one?
Yeah, pretty impressive. Timeout called by Northmont.
What a roller coaster ride this has been.
Some of these calls tonight have been unbelievable, but off of that, you do see some of the inexperience of 2 big plays right now. The strip that came off of Horde, and then Caleb Kelly, unfortunately missing the dunk. Just a sophomore. Maybe the moment was a little bit too bright, but he'll learn from those mistakes, and he's going to only get better from here.
That is for sure. I'll tell you what, he's going to be having nightmares about that dunk popping out. Man, it's a tough way to start off your season. A good Alter team. I mean, they did lose their first game, but I mean, it's to a very good Moeller squad.
Yeah, Moeller always one of the best teams in the state. Alter consistently up there. Last year made it to the state semifinal, if I remember correctly. So good fight for the Northmont, showing up against a very, very good opponent tonight.
That is for sure. 1:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. Do they have what it takes to be able to make a run down the stretch? Auxier will be inbounding. He gets it to Williams. They give it right back to Auxier. Run a Texas set, wide open, and he's short.
Deep 3, a little too deep. You hear the student section chanting air ball.
Piegler into the front court now. The freshman fantastic with 18 so far here in the game. Gets it over to Cripps. He'll be picked up by Kelly out behind the volleyball line. Now it's over to Grant Guess.
I have to start swiping a little bit maybe. Alter could just bleed out the rest of this minute left on the clock.
Gockenauer controlling things now. It turns around. Guess. The crossover against Williams. There's Piegler, and they decide to foul him.
This is exactly why we need a foul.
You know, a lot of people thinking, what do you think of a shot clock in high school? Maybe even just 40 seconds, 45 seconds.
Oh, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm not a big fan, never have been, of let's just score 6 points in a quarter and then we'll just try to melt the clock down.
I agree.
Quick timeout for the Knights as they're not able to get that one inbound, and Gockenauer is able to call the timeout in time.
Yeah, I don't know, OHSAA.
I'm pretty sure it's on its way down the pipeline.
I think so, yeah.
I've been hearing whispers about it for a little bit, and Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'd be shocked if within the next 5 years it has not made its way to Ohio high school basketball.
Yeah, I think it would change the game a lot. You'd see a lot less teams being punished for good defense, where they're just running and running and running. And you have like you see earlier this game, Northmont, times where a possession would last a minute and a half, and you had Alter just trying to figure out a way. They're jogging, and Northmont is busting up and down the court, getting tired. And I just think if there's a shot clock, it might stop that a little bit.
Well, and like,
reward good defense.
I guess if that's your kind of basketball, I guess that's your kind of basketball. But I don't know. To me, basketball is trying to find ways to score and trying to find ways to win the chess match on defense.
Yeah.
It's not just holding the ball and just running out the clock.
I agree.
So coming out of the break, technically just a 3-possession game. Northmont trailing here with just under a minute to go. They're gonna, well, Kelly tried to get the foul call, but they didn't give it to him. So he ends up having to push, was Nicholas, had him pushing him into his own bench. He had his hand on Guess's back the whole time, and they didn't want to call it, so.
Very, very odd from the officials. Nicholas makes his 3rd free throw of the night.
Gets him up to 14 points. And the second one will rattle its way in.
54 seconds left here in the game.
Nicholas is going to get his curtain call as he takes a seat. Pushes the lead back up to double figures. Williams drives past Gockenauer, scoops it up off the window and converts. It just seems as though it's a little too late for Northmont into the front court. Cripps gets the ball. Coach
Give him the foul.
Coach is telling him to foul, but
Wrapped around.
not happening. Fenton now. Williams has to nearly tackle him to get the foul call.
I mean, they reached a couple times, grabbed the guy by his jersey, but they didn't give the foul. Very, very peculiar. Fenton also did not shoot any free throws at Muller. He makes the first. He's been talking a lot of crap this game. He even shoved Northmont players.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked that we saw that and then that there was nothing, absolutely nothing that came of it.
And misses the second.
Shot 57% from the line last season. Into the front court, eBay. Now they get it to Williams. They throw it inside to Kelly. Fenton will be called with the foul late.
Got Kelly. He shot 52.5% from the line last year. Trying to get that clip up in his sophomore year.
Yeah, it was something, you know, there weren't many critiques that you could really have of Caleb Kelly last year, being a freshman and playing so much on varsity. But if there was anything, it was that right there. The fact that he really struggles at the free throw line. He's not going to be able to knock down the first one there.
Which is something you see very characteristic for a lot of big men, because they're not asked to shoot the ball a lot. As he makes his second.
You got to watch out. Guess nearly barely got his feet planted before Fenton passed it back to him.
Jacob picks up the foul. That's his first of the game. 2 free throws coming up for Guess, who went 0 for 1 at Muller.
He was one of Alter's leading scorers from game number 1. Had a much quieter outing here, just 6 points now.
Half of what he got against in their first outing. As gets the second. Very big lead, almost insurmountable.
As we're under 15 seconds left, eBay has it punched out from behind.
Seeing incredible fight from this Northmont team now, even though everything looks lost, still keeps it going. Still just trying to find a way, just get a couple more baskets, move out of here. If
Oh, and actually, that is going to be, they're going to call a foul, sends eBay to the line, and will send Grant Guest to the bench. That was his 5th foul.
Yeah. 7 points today. We talked about earlier, just hit the last 2 free throws. And
eBay's free throw looked silky smooth that time.
yeah. The lefty, so doesn't get it to go.
Defensive rebound, I'm sorry, by Fenton. He will be on his way now to the free throw line. As back and forth we go, parading to the line.
Yeah, I don't know, is that like 6 fouls in the last minute?
Something like that, yeah. We've been racking them up late.
For a little stat padding for Beagler. Never mind. That as a player, making your final score sheet look a little bit more favorable for you.
So a final substitution is Beagler will get his curtain call here at the very end. Miller is going to come back in with 8 seconds to go. Northmont into the offensive end. The shot will be converted. Nice job there that was Williams, able to power through the defense. Josiah Williams going to score the last bucket there. 57-48. Northmont Thunderbolts fall to the Alter Knights here in Alter Archbishop High School. What'd you see? Final thoughts?
Final thoughts, Northmont looks a lot better than last year. They lost 72-49, looking good. Northmont has some momentum maybe next game. Tune-up game against Centerville.
And definitely saw a lot of growth there from certain guys like Caleb Kelly and Bryson Thomas Wiggins. Definitely got way more playing time this year. Carson Oxier, seeing him start to blossom more as a shooter. But that's going to do it here tonight on the NM Sports Network. Upcoming games, don't forget, tomorrow night we will be back at the Thunderdome for the girls game versus Wayne. You guys can either catch us here on the NMSN, the NM Sports Network, or you guys can find us on YouTube, or you guys can be there in attendance. But we'd like you guys to watch it. We'll get to the rest of that throughout the week. But I am Andy Horton alongside Lucas Quintero, Romanowski, LQR. That's all, folks. We'll see you guys next time.
So long.